My name is Gilles Corcos. I'm of French nationality, and I have lived in the United States for many years. I first came to Nicaragua at the beginning of '87 and started working on drinking water systems at that time in the province of Matagalpa. The reason I did this work in Nicaragua was a little bit political. This was during the period of the Contra War, and I had been told by friends what life was like in Nicaragua during that time, and how much some of the farmers suffered, and while I was not able to settle the conflict between the Contras and the Sandinistas, and even less able to change the policy of the United States, I decided I could counter the damage that was being done by trying to help Nicaraguan farmers get their drinking water. Okay. This was the beginning, and we didn't have a formal organization at that time. The formal organization, which became Agua para la Vida, started in '92.
¿En qué comunidades está trabajando ahora Agua para la Vida?
A large number of rather small communities, and they're rather dispersed in the center of Nicaragua, parts which have very poor coverage of drinking water, and which are made of very isolated communities, unfortunately very dispersed also, which makes our work a little bit more expensive and difficult. Basically, it's an area which has very little coverage in drinking water.
¿Cuántas familias crees que han sido beneficiadas?
All these markers indicate areas where we have projects. Our center is at the edge of the province of Matagalpa, and it is in a small town called Rio Blanco. We have provided fairly abundant water to about 18,000 people in something close to 60 different projects. Our projects are not wells, they are gravity systems. The difference is that they have certain advantages and certain drawbacks. The advantages are that you provide more water for the families. You provide it at the family location, at the house, and the maintenance required of this system is minimal. That's basic advantages. The disadvantages is that it is somewhat more expensive than wells, although for dispersed communities, wells are not that well suited because people don't carry water very large distances. So if you have a well and it's a kilometer from a house, which would be inevitable in many of this community where we work, people carry a minimum of water, which means they would be able to drink and cook from them. They certainly wouldn't be able to wash themselves with them. And so the hygienic side of the project, the main reason why we do these things, will not be satisfied.